I'm Jamie and welcome to Glowing Beauty with Jamie. Today we are just going to be doing kind of a quick get ready with me. I always say quick and it always seems so long and I'm trying to edit it all down, but it's an exciting day for me today. So I'm going to go in with this Yensa Color and Face Tone Up Primer. This would have been from Ipsy, or I'm going to assume Ipsy because it's so small. Brand new. I'm trying to go through products right now because, as you may know, we're moving. So I want to get this declutter out of the way. I have huge hair going on right now. Lord have mercy. I call it Texas hair when I get big hair. Not meant to offend, just something that I grew up hearing. Ooh, this primer. It's kind of thick, but I'm kind of living for it. So the problem I find with some of these products from like Ipsy or BoxyCharm or whatever is you get them, you love them, and then you can't find them again. There's one face scrub. Do I have it in here? Lord have mercy. I loved it. It was a pumpkin face scrub, but it was an American company and shipping was going to cost more than the product itself. And oh, that just devastated me. I was so upset. I've got this huge zit coming. I'm trying not to pop it. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. But anyway, my exciting news for today is I'm going to be picking up a new router today. Well, a hub. I'm going to go in with this Rimmel foundation in classic beige. Recommendation from Chat with Lou. I've tried it once. The coverage I didn't find all that great, but we're still playing with it. So, you know, I like to give things a big fair wear test before I make any opinions on anything. My YouTube career has been stressful from the technical side of things. First off, I used to be that person that everybody called when they had questions about computer stuff. Like, how do you do this? How does this work? How do you get this going? Blah, blah. And I used to know it, right? That was back when I was working in an office and I was dealing with computers daily and they were all PCs. Now, my world has switched over to my MacBook and things have changed a lot since I worked in the office. I worked as a geologist before I was a mom. And I quit shortly after I got married. It was a very stressful job. The company I was with was not the greatest. We'll put it that way. The big factor, I guess, of why I quit that company was my boss and I, we got along great. And then I got married and things changed. I was oblivious. And then one day after I got married, he comes into my office and mad about something, which, you know, wasn't it was not uncommon. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, it's like, you used to be smart. And it's like, so getting married made me stupid, and to say the least, the treatment didn't get any better, so I ended up leaving that job. But now, Lord have mercy, it has been since I was in high school since I've used a Mac product. Like, not including, you know, an iPhone or iPad or something. The world is different. I am looking for that right click, like, everywhere. I could layer this up, but I think I'm going to leave it. I want to get a fair assessment on how this wears. So, also, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll know this. I struggle so much with my internet provider. I am through ExploreNet right now, and that is well, when we moved, was pretty much the only option for rural internet here. This is the J-Star in C13. So as you know, when something is the only option, they kind of have you over a barrel, right? Like, they can pull stuff and there's just no recourse. Oh, this is this fancy, I'd gotten it free once at Shoppers Drug Mart, so now I use it sometimes to wet my beauty blender. They gave us all these promises, right, about high speed and we would never hit our data limits, all this stuff. Well, maybe that's true for people who, well, A, aren't on YouTube and having to worry about an upload speed, or people that don't have kids who have iPads, or people who like to watch Netflix, or any of that. Needless to say, it has been just about monthly we end up at our data limit, and I'm hooped. So there are times where I can't upload a video. I have made more trips to Starbucks to try to get free Wi-Fi or sitting in the parking lot of a grocery store than I care to admit. I put a couple of them on Twitter, but this is a common thing. If it is cloudy, my internet doesn't work. If it's raining, my internet doesn't work. If the wind is blowing the wrong way, my internet doesn't work. Like, this is how ExploreNet has you. Like, if you have no other options, like, what can you do, right? They are also notorious for, they make you sign a contract when you sign up with them, as do a lot of companies. But they are notorious for being so horrible about their contracts, like trying to get out of them. I have a friend who moved out of their service area and they still weren't going to let them out of their contract, which I find absolutely ridiculous. So, to put it all in perspective though, I was clueless kind of about the upload speeds and why they mattered. Because of course I didn't do YouTube. Like, I cared if I could get my Netflix, I could watch YouTube, and, you know, I was happy with that. Then I started my channel. And to say it's been a struggle, girl, it has. For perspective's sakes, when I make a 15-minute video, and I'm not talking a whole lot of edits or anything, a 15 plain, like my intro, my outro, that's it. Oh, I love that this smells like cotton candy. I want to eat it. Oh, it's the Jeffree Star Powder. To upload that 15-minute video with ExploreNet takes 4+ hours. So for me to try to have a new video for everyone every day or even every other day has been near impossible. I will try to pre-record videos, but sometimes then they're not relevant anymore, or whatever the case may be, right? And it is, or my internet's down. Like, I'll have a video with hot tea and nobody has spilled it yet, and nothing I can do because I can't upload. So this is so exciting for me. Like, words cannot even begin to say how excited I am to be setting up this new hub today. And we're gonna put it, like, and it's perfect timing, right? December's here, everybody's doing Vlogmas, so let's see if this hub works. I have a 14-day trial on it, so I can be putting it through the paces. And let's see if it works. And what's great too is apparently it goes with you, so when we move, we'll still be able to use it, which is awesome sauce, because that means when we move or in the middle of moving, or we're moving into our trailer before we're moving into the home, I'm not going to lose internet. And that is fabulous. I'm going in with this NYX Professional 3-in-1 Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. It's one of those items that I got and I can't remember if I like it or not. Okay, so first off, it's got a very wide, I'm just going to do the pencil today. I know it's got a powder and all that, but I'm excited. I want to get this hub stuff done. And yeah, trying to decipher, like, I'm getting to the excited stage, right? Like every day now, like when I'm doing laundry or any of my normal chore stuff, it's like, okay, do I need to pack this? How will I pack this? What does this go with? Can I live without this for that period between this house and the new house when we're in a trailer? Because of course, when we're living in a trailer, and I'm talking, we might be living in like an Atco trailer, like the kind of trailers my husband stays in when he's out in the rigs, which I've stayed in before when I worked out in the field, not a big deal, but obviously everything's not going to be able to come into that trailer with us. Like, I'm looking at all my makeup in this one room and it's like, where is that going to fit? Where am I going to put that? Yeah, I don't know why my brows seem to be not cooperating. I got them done right before I went to Houston, but now it's like, I don't know, maybe they're going white and that's the problem. Age, you gotta love it. And there's just so much exciting now that I can see through the forest, and just concentrate on trees now. And like, I am excited to start this journey. I'm excited to vlog this journey. I'm going to use this Sigma Awake eyeshadow base. I've been using this a lot lately, mostly because it just happens to be sitting here, but it's been working and I like it, so why not? There's downfalls, of course, to where we're moving. Like, it is quite literally the middle of nowhere. So, hoping that my YouTube friends are going to want to come visit me. Probably a bit of a pipe dream. Edmonton is the nearest big city to this place, and it's at least a 2-hour drive, I think. Yeah. So if any of my YouTube friends are yearning, though, to hang out in the middle of nowhere, like, I think of it like a retreat. That's how I would look at it. Like, there'd be nobody around. I'm gonna finally get my horses. I'm excited. My miniature donkeys. I'm so excited. Maybe a cow or two, a pig, a sheep, you know, all this fabulous farm stuff. You know, it's very nice, relaxing, restorative. I bought this NARS Sarah Moon palette at Winners. I've only used it once and I wasn't impressed. It's an eye and cheek palette. Normally I quite like NARS stuff, but this I wasn't overly impressed with. So we're gonna give it another go and see what my thoughts are. Like, I honestly, like, we've already been talking, I mentioned this in a live stream about, like, this doesn't hardly, it's almost like those palettes, you know those palettes that end up having a coating on them where it's like there's no, I don't know, we'll try it. Like, we want to have a little cabin on our property because there's going to be lots of ponds, which they'll have fish in them. It's going to be awesome too because they'll freeze. We can skate on them. I can't wait for that. And, you know, there are people who pay big money to go and get away from it all and stay in a cabin. And I want people to feel welcome there. I want people to just be able to kick back. Like, that's the thing. When I have guests, I don't want them to feel like, you know, they've got to be with me 100% of the time or whatever. I realize that it's a holiday, it's a getaway. Like, I want people to be able to come, hang out in the evenings if you want, you know, have a fire in the fire pit by the pond. But I also want them to just, during the day, get out of the house, walk around, pet some animals, ride a horse, shoot a gun, whatever it is that you need to relax. You know what I mean? And I am looking forward to that. I am looking so forward to not, like, I know we don't have neighbors very close here now. Like, we're on an acreage now. But it is so exciting for me that, like, the size of the garden I'll be able to have is fabulous. the fact that we're going to be able to have our own root cellar is going to be fabulous. We are going to be able to have like a walk-in freezer, so we can go hunting and be able to have meat for years. I can do so much canning and store all that canning, not have to worry about running out of space. I'm finally getting excited about this. I used this in my crease, so I guess I'll try to use this on the outer edge and maybe bring it in. I want to be able to enrich my boys' life. I want them to be able to experience things that maybe they wouldn't be able to experience living this close to town. Where I grew up, like, you had no choice, right? You did the bi-weekly trip into town to get groceries. So you know what? You learned how to make things last. You learned how to plan and meal plan and preserve stuff. And I love all that. I love all that so much. And it is just gonna be, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait for the things like here. Of course, hockey is big here. I've not put my boys in hockey yet. First off, I don't think I could be a hockey mom. Like, I don't always play with others well. And sometimes hockey moms, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I would open my mouth and that might not be good. I am kind of actually liking the way that this is laying. It's very subtle but smoky, kind of nice. So I'm kind of digging that. I am going to use my Gerard Cosmetics Eternal Eyeliner. They do have a Cyber Monday sale going on right now. If this new internet works and this goes up on Monday. I am also an affiliate, but my code does not work for sale items, but my code is Glowing Beauty Addiction. If you would like to get something there. There are going to be things, of course, that are harder, right? Like right now, I never drive in the city. I hate driving in the city. But, you know, if I was in dire need of something, I could drive to a Sephora in half hour. Not a big deal. I could drive to a Shoppers Drug Mart in 15 minutes. So, of course, that's going to change. Also, I've tried to talk while doing eyeliner before and I mung it, and I kind of like this look, so I don't want to do that. Also, like where we are now, we have our mail comes to a post office box. But we also have a physical address that's relatively close to town, right? So as far as ordering things online, there are still times that even when they say, oh, we don't deliver to P.O. boxes, there's still times that I am able to get some stuff because I have this physical address. Out there, that is not going to be the case. Like, there is no way a courier is driving way out there. I was so excited to get this when it came out, and then I haven't used it a whole lot, so I think we need to rectify that. So I am going to throw brushes around, obviously. I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics brush that I love so much, and I'm in this set is the Deep Bronzer in Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to contour. It's one of my goals for this year is how to contour better. I get the gist of contouring, but mine is never as chiseled and defined as so many people's that I see. Now, I don't know if that's Photoshop or editing. Like, I want that defined contour without it looking, you know, like a streak. And I'm looking at my monitor and realizing how light that concealer was. Like, it looks like I still have powder on baking. It does not look like that in the mirror, thank goodness, but whoo lordy. So that's going to be something I want to learn. I also want more feedback. What you guys want to see or learn or know about. I mentioned in my ranty last video, like, I have no poker face. I'm also an open book. Like, if you ever have a question, ask me. Like, the worst that's going to happen is I'm going to say, I'm not going to talk about that. But chances of that happening are pretty, I don't know, low. I want this to be a fun space. Like, I don't want to bring a whole bunch of unnecessary drama here. And I think that's why the whole situation got to me so badly, was these are people I consider friends, right? And to see them being attacked and called things, and it's like, you know, they're not like that, and it just, that hurts me. And I don't want to feel like I'm in the middle of that negativity. So that's why it was like, I'm going to address this, get it off my plate, and move on. It is a new day. It is a great day. Today, while I pick up my hub, I am also picking up stuff for something that our school does. It's called the backpack campaign. So you go and buy stuff, and you put it in a backpack, and you deliver it to the school, and it is delivered to those less fortunate. We do this every year. Kind of digging that blush. And I'm excited to do that today. We also try to make donations to our local food bank quite regularly. We haven't for a while. I figure maybe I'll do that today since I'm going to be out doing all that kind of stuff anyway. This Just Beachy highlighter looks very sparkly. It is chunky. Okay. That is showing every pore. Every pore. Let's see if I can get a close-up of. Oops. I don't know if you can see the big chunks in there or not, but not living for that. Let's go into this NARS palette. I don't know if that's supposed to be a highlighter. Kind of looks sheeny. Let's try it. Nothing to be lost by trying. So, you know, we are getting into that holiday season, and I know there's been a few years that I have just been not feeling it, and I hate that. Okay, that's nice. That's really nice. Anybody who suffers from depression or anxiety knows, and it's always the hardest because I always worry that my kids or my husband are going to be the ones that then fall, not through the cracks, but fall prey to me being blah. Like last year, oh my gosh, I was probably, usually I am that person. I have got Christmas gifts ready 6 months ahead of Christmas. I'm going to try this just a little on the, I'm not sure how, this is such a deceiving palette. Like, I was not about it, and wow, I'm kind of digging this. I am pleasantly surprised. Yay, winners. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, usually I have my Christmas shopping done months in advance. Last year it was like Christmas Eve, and it's like, oh, did I get everything for the kids? Like, did I forget a kid? What's going on? I was not in a happy, shiny, happy place. I was not a shiny, happy person. I'm gonna take some of this butter Physicians Formula and maybe try it as an eyeshadow, maybe just a little. Take it or leave it. And I'm gonna have to touch up my eyeliner, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm optimistic. Let's put it that way. And being optimistic and feeling positive is a great thing. I'm going to try the Pop the Bubble. Now this is a Muru. I can never pronounce it. It is their, what do they call it? They call it just a lip product. They don't have a name for it. Butter lip cream. Last night I did a mask. I made sure I exfoliated. Not sure about this. First off, trying to get lipsticks that are this shape to try to get up. Feels nice on my lips. Unsure. Not blown away. But it is what it is. Do I do lashes today? Let's try this Sculpted Volume Mascara from Essence. I bought some new Essence mascaras when I was at the drugstore the other day, refilling a prescription and getting my flu shot. So I'll have to give those a whirl. The two that I was so in love with, I am still in love with, but I've learned they will transfer a bit now for some reason. And I'm not digging that. So okay, I don't know if it's the foundation, the concealer, the powder. Things are not laying very nice under my eyes. I looking old under my eyes. It is what it is. I'm going to set this with my favorite Slay All Day cucumber. And that tells me my day is ready to begin. So, I hope you enjoyed this Chatty Get Ready with me. Let me know down below. Give me some ideas for the next videos. I am excited to try out this new hub. Let's put it through its paces. Let's get uploads going on both channels and really figure this out. I am so excited. Anyway, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell to get all the notifications, and share if you feel so inclined. Until next time, I love you so much. Bye.